A giant of a man walked into a pub. His eyes were deep in his skull as he looked around the place. He stomped to the bar, floorboards begging for mercy on every step. With an index finger the size of someone else's forearm, he gestured the bartender to lean closer. His voice sounded like gravel being poured into a widower's grave. "Gimme a beer," he said, "but don't even think about asking for money. We don't want things to go down like they did in the last place." The bartender felt a chill in his bones and quickly poured a beer, too frightened to ask anything. The giant took the beer, sat at the table alone, and started drinking. Soon the glass was empty and the inevitable slow march towards the bar followed. "Gimme a beer, but don't even think about asking for money. We don't want things to go down like they did in the last place." The terrified bartender with shaking hands and snow-white face again poured the beer without a word. The same went on the whole evening. The big guy would come to the bar, give his little speech, and drink his beer quietly. The bartender started to relax a bit and got curious, so he decided to risk a question. "Gimme a beer," the giant started, but the bartender had the beer ready before he could finish. "Here you go, sir," the bartender said. "No bill for you, as usual, but I wonder if you wouldn't mind satisfying my curiosity. How exactly did things go down in the last place?" The big man looked around and paused for a minute to think. Then he again gestured the bartender to lean closer. His voice was so low that it made the glasses vibrate and the Grim Reaper jealous. "In the last place," the big man said. "In the last bar I went to, I had to pay for my beer.